Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.
Good evening and welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. I'm your host, Bamba. With me, as always, is Samurai.
Hello.
Hello. And Backwater.
As back as water can get.
Yeah.
Have I said that before?
No, it's funny that it keeps lightning in here.
Yeah.
Because, like, when we start filming, we should probably quit lightning. So I'm just
Yeah.
saying that it's
Well,
like...
It's
Sometimes, you know, when we get a budget, we'll shoot inside, so...
It's Walda coming to get us.
Lightning doesn't
there
strike,
you
which
go.
is a little odd because it is snowing today.
Yeah.
And we are towards the middle of April.
Yeah,
And
Somewhat.
it is mid-April-ish.
it is. and
But it
I'm
is Minnesota.
Minnesota. Huh? I am done with it. I'm moving to Florida.
I just got what you did there. You said Minnesota.
Andy rhyme with Florida.
Really wasn't that funny, but thank you.
What do they say in Florida? Do they have let's do it.
Wait.
Like, you know, we say Minnesota. Do they say
Florasunda.
Flora humid weatherida?
And lots
They don't
of
do that because that
mosquitoes
would be
and L-
funny.
No.
Florigatora.
Florida.
I'm bored with this.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
No,
I-
serious question though.
Yeah,
Down.
Have you
serious
guys ever
question.
heard of, I don't know if this is just a thing of, I don't know. Okay. But when a girl's bra strap is showing, they say it's snowing in Florida. Is that, have you ever heard of that?
Never.
Never. I am interested, though.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Have you heard of that? It's snowing in Florida if like your bra strap's showing.
What does that
Maybe-
mean?
I don't know, like if it's white. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe that was just something in my
Well, it's
middle
a
school.
subject for a later show. So, let's introduce this
Let's do
week's
it.
subject, shall we?
I'm excited.
As always, we're going to take about 5 minutes for 3 different subjects, blowing your mind and expanding your world. So, we need the message.
Warning, if you are listening to the audio version of Off Constantly, do not operate a motor vehicle. The rapid changes of topic combined with the lights of oncoming traffic has been known to cause seizures.
Pay heed that warning.
Oh,
Please.
goodness.
Please, indeed.
And again, Abby, great job for reading that. So,
Beautiful work.
tonight's subject is gun control has been in the news lately. We don't normally take on such harrowing and serious topics, but tonight we are.
I'm in.
Well, it's good.
Okay. And
Bang, bang.
Along with that, according to salon.com, I was doing extensive research and
Were you researching haircuts or
Because
were you
I like
researching
it.
gun control?
I was researching gun control and this came up.
Okay.
So
Oh.
it was an article on 2/21/2013. Whether to officially
2 days
recognize
after my birth. Sorry.
2 days after.
Oh,
10
that's
days
the
after
date.
my
I thought that was like the
date,
article.
2/21/2013.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
Article
Yes, Article
221.
221.
Article 221.
Yeah, that
Heard of that
sounds
one.
really cool, but not at all. It was
No.
February 21st, 2013.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Thank God.
Only happens every few years though, right? Leap year.
The 21st? Yes, it does. Because
true,
in a
yeah.
non-leap year, that wouldn't happen,
Right.
right? Okay. Whether to officially recognize patron saint of handgunners. This has been suggested by a U.S. organization of activists for more than 20 years. I did not know the Catholics were looking for a patron saint of handguns.
What is the organization? You don't know.
I'm wasting too much dead air time trying to think of
God's-
it. Did the cameraman just rip?
God Heart Guns.
Nothing.
Hmm.
Sounded like you farted.
The patron saint, usually like a patron saint will have some involvement in what, like, he's the patron saint, or he or she is the patron saint of.
So we're talking-
So is there a saint that actually was in, like, owned a handgun?
Have you seen Silent Night? Take 2. Cut that first one. Have you seen Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Well, Santa Claus isn't necessarily.
It's Saint Nick, and he's got a gun.
Oh, okay. You know what?
What
You may have me on a
about-
technicality there.
What about what?
like Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Aren't they saints? Don't they have guns? No, they don't.
They
have
were
guns.
in Dogma,
Dogma.
but they're nonviolent
Oh, yeah.
people.
That's true. What about that one?
Alanis Morissette
Boondock
is
Saints. Boondock Saints.
Yes.
That's who should be the
Speaking
Saints.
of which, I have to go back. I was watching one of our old episodes because I find
Yeah,
myself so
I said the
handsome.
director, right?
Said the director was
It's
dead.
actually the producer.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I gotta research this. Anyway, I'm getting weird eyes from the host of this show.
Yeah, no, I'm looking over your shoulder because normally I can't
He's
see in the
director of
booth.
Boondock Saints. He's here.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Is there a problem? Or are we good?
If there was a problem, yo, you'd solve it.
Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it. Okay, so which gun would the patron be holding?
Golden Gun.
From 007?
That's about the only one I know.
good.
Okay, that's a good one.
AK-47.
Holla.
I don't know. The Desert Eagle.
Desert
It's going
Eagle.
back to the Old Testament.
Okay, well, that's good. I like that. I think it would be a Uzi. I like Uzis.
What's
They're
a
kinda
Uzi?
neat. What's an Uzi?
I don't have a gun.
Uzi was like the gun when we were growing
When
up.
Yeah.
you were growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in the olden days.
It's a little handgun that just spits bullets like,
Uzi.
yeah, Uzi.
Ooh.
I believe it's French. Okay, mantra.
Who's that?
What would their mantra be? Go ahead, pray. Go ahead, pray day, or else. I don't get that, but that's what it was on here, so
Let me think.
go ahead. Pray my day.
Pray or die.
Pray or, okay. Moving on to subject number 2.
I would have gotten some eventually.
What, mantra?
Forget it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll move on to the next subject.
Okay.
You think of a mantra for the patron saint of handguns.
I can't even believe that was a real thing.
It is, according to Salon.com article. Okay, according to the San Jose
Salon.com.
Mercury News,
Is that what he's going?
February 28th, 2012, a helpful civic class the city government in Oakland, California set up for its residents was on how to pick locks, supposedly to assist people who had accidentally locked themselves out of their homes. Lock-picking kits were even offered for sale after the class. So, the question that Mike Sanson sends us from Montclair,
Ooh, Montclair. Beautiful
So
place.
Is-
fancy.
Jay, have you ever been locked out of your house?
Yes,
Okay. Fantastic.
I have been.
Do you care to elaborate, or are we just going to leave it there?
Oh, I thought that's all you wanted to do is yes or no questions on everything.
I'm guessing he wanted more.
I mean,
Because when I look at you, that's all I want is more.
you know what? I have been locked out of my house,
Okay.
and I really wish I had lock-picking skills. As a matter of fact, here's a good example of lock-picking skills.
Okay.
I have a pinball machine in my basement, and I don't have the key for that pinball machine. I need to learn how to pick a lock because I don't want to pay a locksmith to open that thing up. But I want to play pinball.
I could do it in
You
about
better
3 minutes.
believe I want to play
Can you
pinball.
teach me how to pick a lock?
Sure.
I want to know.
I can teach you how to pick your nose, too. Use your pinky. It's the easiest finger to get up there. So,
Oh, well,
I've been locked out of the house a lot.
have you?
Yeah.
have
So-
you been locked out of a pinball machine?
No. That I have not been locked out of. Is there coins in there?
There could be like gold quarters.
Yeah.
Like they could have been owned by
Is
a
it
sultan.
antique?
I actually, on the back of it, it's Rockefeller is just written on the back. I don't know where it came from.
There's probably just pieces of gold shaped like quarters
Yeah.
that weighed the same.
Yeah.
Because that's all he had.
I've got these quarters, but I don't want to waste my quarters.
No,
I'm
I
going to
wouldn't
cut off chunks of.
See, and he did every time before he put one in, he did that. You have no? You don't got it.
Like
No.
there's-
Okay, wait. You said you've been locked out before.
Yeah, it just
You
happened
were
to me the
like-
other
I
week.
interrupted.
Okay.
So I went out on a run, and I had my keys in my pocket.
Was there?
I was at my
police
boyfriend's house.
chasing you?
No.
Oh,
So I just like took them off my keychain, because I didn't want to hold my whole keychain in there. So I
Right.
just took,
understood.
the key to get into the apartment, and then the key to get into the apartment room.
Okay.
So I have the key to the apartment, but not to my boyfriend's apartment, actually. So then I'm just sitting there in the hallway with no key. No one's coming back for 2 hours, and I'm not about to go look all along the greenway to figure out where I lost my key. So I ended up getting let into their neighbor's apartment and then breaking in through the window.
Is
And
that
it was rough.
So was that like a total pickup line? Hey, you can get to your apartment.
No, they're
through
friends with
mine.
him.
Oh, okay.
But then another time,
That's a
I've been
brilliant
breaking
plan.
up and stealing stuff, and breaking into your apartment and stealing stuff all the time.
Yeah,
Here, just,
you can
just
totally
jimmy
get
this
in
a
through the
little
window.
bit.
I mean, I would guess you would be able to.
it was hard.
You had to knock the video camera that had been
Yeah.
filming.
They actually did have
Why?
a video camera in there.
Why is there?
They found
Why
it.
can I see my bathroom and your television?
No,
So there wasn't any of that.
no.
'Cause
But
that'd be weird.
the time before that I got locked out, usually, you know, you open our garage door and we can just, you know, get in through the garage. But for whatever reason, that door was locked. So I see my roommate's car is here, so I know she's there. And so I'm like pounding on the door, ringing the doorbell, pounding on the door, like, you know, calling her number, her phone's dead, calling her boyfriend's number, his phone's dead. I'm like, okay, so I'll give him some time. Maybe that's what's
Okay,
happening.
Yeah.
They might be making meth in the bathtub.
Exactly.
They might be praying to the patron saint of handguns.
Yeah.
You know, you never know what could.
So I'm starting to get pissed off because
Okay.
I just want to get in the house.
Okay.
And finally, after I think it was 30 minutes, she came and she's like, "Oh, I was just scared. I didn't know who would be coming here at this time." Like, so she wouldn't come and look who was knocking
Did
at
she
the
not
door.
see who on her caller ID who was calling?
Her phone was dead,
Oh.
or she wasn't by her. I don't really remember, but
We're
like,
just lucky you weren't.
Yeah.
exactly. I was ticked off at her.
So let's just say you're locked out of your house. And this
Okay.
is a question from Abigail Johnson from Montclair. Here's a lesson for you at home. When you're filming a TV show, turn off your cell phone.
And come up with better ideas, better city names than.
Actually, no, this is
Montclair.
good. This is good.
Is that what I said again?
This is like
I felt my
When
leg
Jason-
vibrating. So
Why is
when Jason from Halloween
fun?
is chasing you and you need to get into your house, but the door is locked.
but it's actually Michael from
Halloween.
Halloween, not Jason.
Oh, what is?
I know you're looking at me
Oh.
and I look like a hockey mask murder
That's right.
person, but I'm not. I'm really
This is-
nice. And I don't even remember where I was going with that. So,
So you need
you
to
were
get-
asking a question. It was all about
Lockpicks.
who was it from? Abigail Johnson from where?
Montclair.
Montclair.
again.
Again, a lot of emails coming from Montclair, Minnesota.
These emails
Thank you.
from this non-existent place just keep streaming into our.
They do. And thank you for
exists.
watching. At least someone
There's
is. So.
Montclair.
Maybe.
So she asked, if caught,
Probably.
could you say it was homework for your class?
I wouldn't see why not. I would say, as a matter of fact, I would say, yeah, Mom, I ain't bringing my keys with me anymore. I'm just gonna break into my house.
I'm just gonna bring my lock
Yeah,
picking
my
kit
lock
because
pick.
really, what lock could you get into with that?
There's like different levels of lockpicking kits. Do you know?
No.
Is there one that can get into a pinball machine? Because
No.
I need me that one.
Well, like some of them are like illegal to have, I think.
I think they all are, aren't they?
I don't know. I
Or
saw
you
this
have
on
to
like
be
an
a-
episode of
You
like,
have to be like a bonded. I mean, those of you
CSI
at
or
home that are
something.
watching right now, go ahead to our tweet account.
Wait, if you're in bondage, don't you need keys to untie you and unhandcuff you
No, you
anyway?
just a safe word. So,
Okay.
all right. Speaking of safe words, W has our soil minute this week. W.
you're gonna tell
And
me.
we're back.
Hello!
Amazing. Woo! So our next subject this evening on this exciting first episode of the evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever you're watching.
No. Everybody probably watches it once in the morning, and then they watch it once in the afternoon just to see if there's a different experience.
And then, you know what they do? Those of you at home go to www.offconstantlytv.com.
No, wait, isn't
That's a
it
place?
offconstantly.tv?
No.
Or is it offconstantly?
Offconstantlytv.com.
I've been going to this other site. Also go to
Offconstantlytv.com.
offconstantly.tv. It's way better than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
There's dirty pictures there, so obviously that's going to be where you're at, not at our website. But this comes from from our website. Somebody sent this in. Help me out. What's that name that I can't read?
I bet they're from Montclair.
Montclair, Minnesota.
Oh, it's Zed from Peanut Knuckle.
Peanut Knuckle. It's a name I used to dance under.
That's your best one yet.
America has fat dogs too. We don't just have skinny dogs, we have fat dogs.
Cool.
A helpful intervention,
Do they have cat dogs?
can I
too?
say that again? They do. cat dogs. Hey, we knew somebody that worked on that show,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Really?
Yeah.
My friend
Oh
used to
my
work
God.
at
Is
that
now
dog.
on the world famous Family Guy show.
That makes so much sense.
What?
That you guys would know somebody who worked on cat
I don't know
dog.
if you know it or not, but we're kind of a big deal.
I know.
Yeah, I've got
Those of you at home-
connections in the
In the industry.
Yes.
In the
So-
cat dog.
In the cat dog world, a helpful invention in a nation in which over half of all pets are too fat, the Association of Pet Obesity Prevention says that pets can develop type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, osteoarthritis, and that the problem stems from insufficient exercise and overindulgent owners.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me, but dogs don't live that long anyway. You shave a year off a dog's life. If it gets to eat hot dogs every day, it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be happy. So,
Would that be considered cannibalism if a dog ate a hot dog?
if it was a cold dog, because
Depends where the dogs came from.
Right. If it was cold
Some
hot
of those,
dogs,
you gotta wonder.
it's all right.
You ever notice Oscar Myers does not put the ingredients of the hot dog on the package?
We've all seen the great outdoors.
Do you like cold hot
We
dogs?
know. I don't think I would ever.
You never ate a cold hot dog?
I mean,
Sure.
I
Yeah,
would,
I love me a cold hot dog.
but
Usually you gotta pay extra for it, but. Okay. First Class Products actually makes a dog treadmill, and they sell for $400 to $899.
Oh, worth it. Because walking your dog is so hard.
According to the Mother Nature Network, 2/11/2013. So, let's just go ahead and take this call.
answer the
Let's take it
phone.
live, everybody. This is my friend Chad. Let's answer the phone. Hi, Chad. You're on the air. How can I help you?
put it on speaker.
Hello? We're located at the Metro North Television.
And,
What's the cross street?
and in the hearts and minds of all the
What's the
fine
address?
folks of the north suburbs.
No idea. Where are you?
It's by Jefferson Elementary.
It's right by Jefferson,
Second light
If
west
he
of
knows where
Central.
Jefferson Elementary is,
10
I'm
and
calling
65 by the
police.
Walgreens.
Second light west of Central on 242.
Hold on. We're seriously in the middle of filming right now, and you're actually on TV. So I'm going to hand the phone to Tim, and he's going to get you here, okay? Hold on. Take off your headset. And we'll just go out there, we'll finish this section. Okay. So, that really blew the whole show right there. So, on that note, how about we just end this horrible nightmare right now?
Oh, I'm awake. I'm out of the nightmare.
Do you have any closing thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts, period. Why would I have a closing one?
Because
It's like a blank
Will you
slate
put
up
this hat
here.
on?
I would, of course. I bought this at Kohl's the other day. I was gonna wear it for an entire episode.
You should.
It really looks good on you.
It really does.
I
It's
have
like
a-
you're wearing a hat of your own face.
Do you guys watch? Do you watch Duck Dynasty at all?
Yeah, I just watched it
Did
for
you
the first
see the
time.
one
No.
where he
Talked
dressed
about
up
that.
like Chuck Norris? And it was Willie. Willie dressed up like Chuck Norris, and they took one picture, and he's like, "Okay, delete that picture. I want it erased." And they got this big, huge contract to go on Bass Pro Shops, carry all their gear. So they wanted to make a huge display for him. They took that picture and blew it up like wall size, and.
Got a fat head out of him.
And Phil, the dad, the old guy, walks in and he's just like, "That's a lot of teeth." And Cy goes, "It looks like your mom made love to a beaver." Crack me up. Anyway, on that note, don't make love to beavers. They do bite. Have a great week, and thanks for watching Off Constantly. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
When I go
Bum 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 ba. Off constantly.